Very hot though, right? I got a really, really good cards today. Like they're really good, you guys. Good morning. Um, and I'm shocked by that because we had. Well, I want to tell you something. It's so interesting because yesterday I pulled a tower card, but the tower card was positive. I don't know if you guys know I do a lot of readings, and I did a reading. I've never done something like that before, but I helped solve somebody's DNA issue. And because the person they were looking for and they didn't even know at the time, I even had the name right, was the father of the child. It's a long story, but I it was shocking to me. And she actually was so surprised herself. She invited me to do some classes and workshops in South Carolina. So because I we both were I don't know honestly I get what I get, right? And I'm blessed by that, but it was shocking. So that was my tower card, and it wasn't a bad thing, is my point. I want you to understand tower, all these cards have negative and positive connotations to them. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi Ida, I haven't seen you for a while. Hey, you should be having a child here pretty soon, shouldn't you? You didn't have the baby yet, right? Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, hi Julie. Um, good, Julie. Good morning. I'm going to give you your reading because it's just so positive. Today you're getting a wish, and it's gonna something. It's good news. This is good news coming quickly at you. I'm like, yay. Uh, this is you getting together. Maybe you're gonna get together with a friend. This can represent that. Okay. I know sometimes in a love reading, this could be a love triangle, but it's not. It's more of a you cutting yourself free and making maybe discovering who your real friends are, even. It's something like that. I know that I'm going through that right now. I've discovered I've got a lot of people who are not my friends. They use me. And that's okay. I kind of knew they were, but yet at the same point, I didn't think they would do me like they've done me. So anyway, so you also have an opportunity coming. This could be a job. This could be some type of financial opportunity, and they're going to bring you. They're bringing it to you slowly and cautiously because they're bringing you a cup of love because you're going to love it. So it's a really super positive reading today. So good morning, Michael. I haven't heard from you for a while. So oh, you've been busy with buying stuff for the baby and nesting and many adjustments. Oh, August. I thought so. I thought so, Ida. I'm glad for you. Good. You'll have to let us keep us posted. I think you're gonna have the baby a little early, by the way. Now, Ida, is it a boy or a girl? Because I can't remember what I told you originally, but I'm feeling female energy, and that might not necessarily mean it could be a very, 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 very sensitive male child, but I feel female energy. So I just thought I'd let you know that. I don't remember if I told you it was a girl or a boy. I can't remember what I originally told you because I just am feeling that. So, and any, it, oh, okay. He is a boy, as you said originally. I'm picking up, I'm picking up a lot of female energy. I don't know why. Um, just today, because I was right when I thought so. I thought you were having a boy. It's just I picked that up today. Maybe it's because you're nesting. I'm picking up tons of female energy, so maybe that's why. Because you're doing the typical female nesting, getting ready for children thing. But anyway, I will tell you though, I've had a couple of predictions that have been inaccurate when it comes to children. And my first one was my own granddaughter. I was perfectly accurate, even to the day she was born. And my second one, I was not only off on the date because they had to take her early. And if they had held her, if she had made it through, she probably would have been to the date I said, but they just had to take her early because of COVID. But she's all boy, and I couldn't believe it was. I kept saying she was a boy. It's 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 a boy. And my daughter's like, no, it's a girl. And I'm like, really? But she is the biggest boy. I mean, she is just a holy terror. And she's an Aries. And wow, she's like a double fire sign. She is ball energy. So anyway, with that said, it's a great day today. It's going to be really hot here. you know, it's going to be 97 degrees, and we're not used to this with here because it's usually kind of cool here, and here it comes. You guys, it's always too hot, too cold, too windy. That's the way the weather is here. I told my husband I'm just kind of ready. I'm just done because at least, in Florida in October through February, it's cool enough you can enjoy yourself, and it's crazy. It's just been crazy. So, I mean, I haven't even ridden my horses yet. So I normally am on horseback in May, and it was too cold, too hot. And then we had took almost 2 weeks of just trying to put the fence up. So, so anyway, I guess I should make a point. I guess it's supposed to cool off here for a few days. I'm not thinking when, real soon. See, but anybody that knows, the best time to ride here is the fall, from like maybe August up and through October. I mean, it's really a good horseback riding weather. Plus, all the leaves are changing and all that. So I probably will do that. But my horse hasn't been ridden in like a year. But he won't hurt nobody. I'll put him in the round pen, hop on him, and see how he does. He won't misbehave. He knows better. He's too. And besides, my horses are also old. They know better. Like, it's so funny to see them. They understand English. I mean, I'm sorry, they know what I'm saying. I'll be like, "What are you doing?" Like they got loose the other day. I go, "What are you doing out here? You know better. Go get back in your here. Go." And I opened the gate. Go get back in there where you belong. And they all went in there. So they know very well that what's going on. So, anyway. I will take a couple questions, and then I'm gonna go get rocks. I don't know if you guys, I know I use rocks to do edge my borders, and it's already 80 something degrees out, so I am gonna water plants and see if I can get moving here and get things done, because I have a lot of plants to put in yet, because you guys know I garden. So, and I mean, I've got maybe, I don't know, about an acre and a half that's completely landscaped, maybe two. And yeah, it's a lot of work because we have probably, I don't know, a couple hundred trees. So yeah, all right. Okay, did I lose your passport and my dog shots records? I feel like they're in a folder. See if you can find them. I've helped other people find things before. Okay. Oh, okay, Ida, good. Oh, he'll be fine. I I feel like he's hilarious. I know this sounds crazy. Like he's gonna have a very good sense of humor, Ida. And maybe that's what I'm picking up, that female creative energy. You have to understand, when I talk female, I'm talking like things like a good parent is female energy. You know that, right? A good dad. Um, uh, an entertaining person, a creative artist type. It's the kind of energy I pick up off the kid. So just letting you know, like, yeah, maybe a little psychic, because that's a female energy. So just to let you know, okay. Um, yes, Sarah, thank you so much for that email. That's very, very helpful. Thank you. We'll have a different. I feel like will it be natural birth? I kind of feel like you might go cesarean, Ida. Just thought I would tell you that because I feel like yeah, I think you're cesarean. Wait, I think they're going to try to go natural and you might end up with a cesarean. It's one or the other. Like you're going to go to a cesarean and they decide to go natural. It's like it flips. So whatever they're telling you, it'll be the opposite. So if they're, oh, you're going natural. Oh, nope, we're going cesarean. All of a sudden, no, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do natural. I'm going to tell you the advantages of if you can go natural are so, I had all three of my kids natural. My first daughter was only 7 pounds, but she was partially breech and she came out like this. And it was horrible. I'm not even going to go into details. It was terrible. But after that, my other two kids, no problem. We're going to put it that way. Okay. So, and I'm a very, very healthy person, I think, because of it, because I haven't had major surgeries to my stomach, except I had my lap band. I will be having I have my consultation today, you guys, for my weight loss surgery. So you're going to see me dropping a lot of weight. I'm not a heavy person. I don't have a heavy mindset, and I'm just done. I don't want to do this anymore. So, and it's just, it's accumulated after my kids is what's happened. And yeah, I'm done. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. It's so funny is, the person that I've been grieving for has been coming to me, talking to me, and he goes, you're going to put 20 years on your life if you get this weight loss surgery. And I'm like, really? I believe him. He's a medical intuitive. He always was. I always used to tell him that. I said, you can tell people what's wrong with them just intuitively. I said, you have a gift too. And he's like, oh, no, no, no. Well, now he's on the other side saying he's going to help me. And yeah. And yeah, I'm grieving, and so I'm going to be going to his wake and funeral, and it's sad. So yeah. Anyway, what's a good healing stone to wear for jewelry, Christine? You never ever go wrong with a clear crystal quartz. Now I'm wearing it's on the tip of my tongue. What am I wearing? An aqua aura. That's what I'm wearing. So it's a very large aqua aura. And actually, where it's from? It's from my friend who went to Arkansas to go dig for stones. And I keep saying I'm going to go do that, and then the gas prices get high. Want to go to Salem, but the gas prices are high. I do say though that they're coming down. Now I don't know about you, but they've come down here 20 cents. So I remember I told you, I said I think they might come down up to 30 cents. So be watching. I think that they might. So I haven't missed too many predictions. So they're going to have to start to come down because people aren't going to put up with it anymore. I still think that all of us Americans should all get together on July 4th. And when we have our outings, I know everybody goes away during that time a lot of times. We all should refuse to drive. We all do it together. That it would send a clear message that you are not in control. So yeah. Anyway. How long will it take to recover from your weight loss surgery? You know what? It depends. Now, I've already gone through one stage of it and a lot before. So probably, I know that my daughter was down and she really couldn't do much for 3 weeks. And after 3 weeks, she was up and around, but we have to be very careful not to get dehydrated. I do get dehydrated really super simple since I've gotten older, like really, really easy. I have to drink like every hour. And then before you go in, you have to go on a special diet too to see if you can lose the weight. And so I just went up back. I just changed. I don't know if you guys knew, but I was using a 1,500 calorie diet, and I put on 18 pounds, like really, really fast. And so I had to go back down to an 800 calorie. That is literally what I eat is 800 calories. I'm not kidding you. It's true. Well, anyway, but I talked to him today. He knows me really well. So, I might be going into Chicago to have it done, and I'll be down for a couple of weeks. So what I'll do is when I plan this, because it's not for a few months, is I probably will tape a lot. I will not be doing dailies probably. I might be, it depends on how I feel. I know for the first 3 days, I'm in the hospital. So, and then after that, you come home and they have you down for a good 3 weeks because, it's major surgery. So, yeah. So anyway, oh, it's 115 today. Yeah, you know what, Julie? Yeah, it's hot here. No, why shouldn't you? You should wear clear crystal. Who's saying, okay, wait, hold on. Oh, you should be wearing, maybe you guys misunderstood that. Because a clear crystal accentuates your intuition. So you're never wrong by going with a nice clear crystal. And if you notice, if you wear them for a while, they'll start to cloud. Seriously, try it. You'll see them, they'll turn yellow, they'll cloud, they'll break. I've had that. Because there's negative energy. There's also, you're using it as a beacon. And I have a amethyst. It's only a little point, maybe that big. And it broke in half. And it was maybe that big around. And that was when I was teaching. Because remember, there's so much negative energy. So, because there's so many people around me all the time. Okay. Who will take care of me, Damon? My husband, sorta. So, I don't know how that's going to work. I guess we're going to see. I guess my daughter who has had the surgery, she's probably going to come up here, but she might be working. And if I'm in during the school year, I don't know who's going to take care of me because probably nobody, to be honest. My husband is not, um, to say it the least, is not as much of a caregiver. We're going to put it that way. So he says he is, he says he will be, but yeah, okay, whatever. Yes, you know what, Sarah? Drink your salt water is right. That was one thing we found when I was in New Mexico, that drinking, you put a pinch of salt in every time you drink water, just a pinch. And yes, it does work. So, yeah. Yeah, I do drink electrolytes, Solig, and what I did is I'm stupid because I drank a ton and a half of smart water. You should not always be drinking just smart water because I ended up with high chloride because in smart water there's high magnesium chloride, sodium chloride, potassium chloride, and I ended up with high chloride levels. And my doctor's like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll start drinking regular water." So my water tastes like I have got the best tasting water in this house that I've ever tasted in my life. We have a real high, very, very high mineral content, which isn't good for my pipes, but it tastes really super good. And I have a filter. It has a very, very low amount of something in it. So I use something to make sure it's clean, but it's at legal levels, but still I don't like that. So everybody knows that pretty much anybody nowadays has something, a little something. It's supposed to be above a 10, you're supposed to have a filter, and I'm right at like 9. So I use a filter to clean it, but it's probably safer than some of the water that's coming out of these bottles. So anyway, Hannah says, I had to cut her off. Didn't see it coming. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Thank you. You guys remember that when remember that when I do my readings and I do something off the top of my head, that it's usually right because it's like I don't have time to react and it's not, I'm channeling. So, yes, we do. Yes, you know what, Ida, you are right. I have to have a liquid diet before and after. And up to about 4 months is baby food. I mean, it's really, really soft, so make sure that goes through. You can't, and then you start then at about a certain pace. I've already had a lap band in. I don't know if you guys know what a lap band is. It didn't work because that isn't my problem. It's my metabolism. So anyway, I'm going to the next step. So that's kind of what we're doing. Yep. Okay. Okay, let's see. Most men think they're moving mountains for their wife when they're doing the bare minimum. You are absolutely right. That is exactly what I go through. Yeah, I've been married a long time, so it's not like, but just like, yeah, you are correct though. Okay. 622 unemployment eligibility interview going positively. Yes, so like, you're going to be fine. I still say you're going to be fine. I know, I feel it. Okay. Marissa, do you see me? You're gonna sell it now, Marissa? Oh, you mean okay. Did you decide to sell it? I wanted to say no and not maybe in 6 months. Hi, Lily. Okay. No problem, Solik. Okay, so with that said, you guys, remember it's a really positive day and you're getting your wish. So go get it. All right. I will be, let's see. Nope. I was supposed to be online last night and I didn't. I was so hot. We had been outside all day. I had been cleaning I don't know what to do with my greenhouse. My greenhouse is 130 degrees or more right now, and I can't get it cooled off. But my plants so far aren't doing too bad. My banana trees do not look good. It's too cold. It's too hot. It's too windy. It's too that. It's just crazy. So yeah, no problems. No problems. Yep, fine. Yes, I'm doing fine, Lily. Yes. So, uh, and remember, I don't do readings on the weekends. I am going up to my property. My mother-in-law is here now. I have to kind of be caregiver a little bit for her. I love her dearly. She's been my mother longer than my own mother because I lost my mother at 30. So, um, yes, a little bit cooler temperatures. You are right, Sarah. I think it's supposed to be in the up mid to upper 80s. So it's supposed to cool off by about 10 degrees, which will help. So yeah, before more hot. You are right, and then it's supposed to get back into the 90s. And I told my husband, I said it was one day in May when it was 90 degrees, and I told him, I'm like, oh my God, we're in for it because it's going to be horrible this summer. So yep. You know what, Dalen, I can't talk it. Sorry, Damon. Um, I have a barn fan. I'm gonna try the barn fan and see if I can get it cooled off just a little bit to get a little airflow. I know that 8 o'clock last night it was 100 degrees in there. So, and you have to remember, it's designed to keep things warm because it's normally very cold here. So, the things like the pots, the ceramic pots, everything it's designed to hold warm air and to hold the warmth. So now I have to get rid of it. So you see, it's not it's oh it's cranked up to be. So my husband's like, I'm sick of it anyway, and it wasn't made real well. And even though I paid a lot of money for it, and it's already got holes where it's got hail damage already, and I've only had it like 4 years because it gets brittle. The glass panes get brittle. The plastic glass gets brittle. Anyway, so I got to figure that out today. That's my main thing today. How to figure out how to keep this cool. Now I've had other covers on it, and it's been hot, and it's never been this hot though, like in there. I changed covers to, instead of black, I changed to a dark green. I'm wondering if, I don't know. All I know is that I had a different type of cover on there and it seemed like it kept it cooler. So maybe, but this is a kind of a dense, I don't know. Figuring it out is half the battle, right? So, do you see a violent summer for America? Yes, in a couple of cities. I know Chicago's one. I want to say one out west, Portland somewhere. Um, it needs. Any of you guys know that we're tired. We can't handle these crooked politicians anymore. We want change. They won't do it. We feel helpless. We're tired. Nobody's working. It's just yeah. So I find it interesting, though, I'm changing subject, that there's so many people that don't live in the United States and say, oh, why are you so addicted to your air conditioners and you don't live where we live. We live in a pretty severe climate, you guys. It's hot here. It's 95, 100 degrees. Yeah, we have our air on. Duh. People don't understand. I had a friend from Germany. Well, I don't understand why you always have the air on. And I'm like, I don't have my air on at all until it hits about 78 to 80 degrees outside. Then I might turn it on just a little bit. But I have now, I have a wonderful breeze blowing, but even the breeze is hot. And it's bad. It's like, man. And you guys don't realize that we part of our country here in the United States is a desert. So, we've got a very large dry, I would say half the country is very dry and hot. The other part of the country is like really cold. So cold or up and down. I'm up and down, up and down. It's all over the place all the time. So yeah. Anyway, you're right, Sarah. It's humidity. You're right. Um, do you see back surgery, Anna? Yes. Yes. Yes, Anna. You know what, Sarah, you know what, um, yeah, I could do that. That's what I've thought about doing. I took out things that can't handle that heat, like peace lilies and stuff like that. I've taken out of there, and I have them on my back deck. And I have a back deck, a front deck, a side deck. And I put them on there, and then I water them every day, and that's okay. That seems like that was too much for them. But for most of the plants, I've got a lot of cactus, and there's a lot in there. and they love it. They're just eating this all up. So there's some of the plants just really like it. My olive trees seem like they like the heat too and the intense humidity. So I got a lot of plants. I grow my own. I'm trying to grow my own food. I also have for the first year I have hardy kiwi. So they get to be about this big and they're green and I see blooms. So I'm waiting to see if I possibly get some fruit because I you have to have two vines. I planted two. One died. I replanted it and think I got a male because you have to have a male and a female. So we'll wait and see if I get any. But my grapes look good. I'm watering everything good. The corn's coming up. It's just it needs to cool off a little. So anyway, but with you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go because I have to go. I'm gonna go get rocks. I know that sounds. I don't know about you guys, but I won't pay for them. I drive around and look for them because in farmers' fields there'll be piles of them, and then you just go get some rocks because they're coming out of their field. So I know where there is some. So I'm gonna go get, and they're usually about like that, maybe that big, they're not the real big ones, and then I use them to for borders. So I've started a new flower bed. So I have about 15 new hostas to put in. So I'm actually going to go out right now and check the other ones that I have to make sure they're okay. But and anybody that was wondering, I I needed stitches like last week, kind of, and it's healing really good. See, look at it, it's almost done, and my hand's gone because I mean there was a big old cut. I slipped in the mud and remember, you have to remember a week ago I was in long pants. I mean that's how extreme it is here because it was cold. My granddaughter couldn't even swim in the swimming pool. It was too cold. Now it's too hot. I tell you. Anyway, I bet, darn it. It is they aren't people aren't used to it. Yep. Oh, you're thinking of say oh, okay, Marissa. Okay. Yeah, enjoy my rock picking. Yeah, I'll take a picture of my garden when I'm done, okay? Because I love to garden. It's like my thing. Like, and I am, by the way, um, taking a stained glass class. So I'll show you guys. I'm doing an owl. So it's expensive. It's very expensive, and I kind of knew it would be because the tools are. But and then I'm also writing my first book, and it's called the I Am Plan. So if you guys have not seen that on my YouTube is Metaphysical Meanderings. I've been teaching that about I am means it's an acronym, and I've got like the first 5 pages written already. So I'm concentrating on that. So to get that out to you guys. So anyway, everybody take care. Have a great day.